Hey guys, Chad at Spire Racing Heads. I want to show you a project here that I've been posting pictures of, but I don't think a lot of people can see where this is going, so I want to give you a visual. This is a Victor E. That is a Victor E. What I did was I completely milled all this out because the problem is I'm trying to fit these underneath the flat hood. Okay, so in this state right here, what I usually do is I'll mill this. See, it's got a wedge built into it. I'll mill that flat, and about all I can get on it is about a 1/4 inch spacer. And still, I'm about that far, 3 fingers from the top of the hood. So what I did was I milled that completely out. See how that is? And I'm making the plenum bigger to try to give it some more volume, that the same thing would be if I would add a 2-inch spacer. So basically what's going to happen is you can see this area here and here. So I milled all of that out, broke through, so I had my guy welded up. I have 6 hours of welding in this so far. And then I probably have 3 hours in it with what I've done. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put a plate on the top here, like so. I'm going to have it welded all the way around. And then I'm going to bring all the epoxy, fill all this in, make my roof, put nice radiuses on the roof. The goal is to try to get X amount of area here. The runners are definitely going to be a lot shorter than they were here. Not much. My goal is 4,250 long, both runners. Opening, I'm shooting for about 3.5 square inches, roughly. So after that gets welded on, you take a flat plate. I'm going to bolt it to this, drill the holes, and then this will be the carburetor pad. So it'll look a lot like this done than the carburetor. I don't know if I have a carburetor. I don't have a carburetor. Well, here's the spacer. So here's the spacer. So the spacer will bolt onto the plate like so. But it's a lot of work. It's not going to be cheap. You can definitely see, you can see how the runner opening, they're going to be shorter and fatter compared to these here. I really took a lot of the area out when I milled that down. So when I first started, this was all milled out. So he completely put, these in it right here, these in it right here. And I just have the epoxy on it because I was just seeing where my plate was going to end up. But the plate will be something sort of like this. So you'll see it's going to have a whole lot more plenum in it. So then I'm going to take this and I'll smooth all this out, and then I'll shoot it with some nice paint and bake it, make it look nice. All of these here, this is the only way you can get the Victor E now. So I'll drill and tap these and put plugs in it. This will get welded up. You can't get the manifold like this anymore. This is the only way that Edelbrock makes it. And then they also put little ledges on the bottom, which is really nice. So they set flat. This one won't do it because it's got the wedge in the bottom of it. So, and then obviously, the top's going to be oval. The bottom will have about, I'm going to say, 1/2 inch of epoxy. It'll all be round. So what I'm going to do is you can see where I kind of dug into the floor. See how that's kind of a 1/2 inch radius there? So both sides is going to have a 1/2 inch radius. I'm going to try to make it 1/2 inch all the way back, because that's what the corner radius is. Actually, here's a gasket. This is a gasket for a super stock head. So you can see, turn this on. You can see how much of the, so that's going to match the bottom. Let me put it on right. That matches the bottom, see? And then we got that much material. So I'm going to oval pour it. The top's pretty good. I was able to get it. There's some dead spots in it, which I'll fill with epoxy. But you can, the bottom, you can definitely see it's just like a 250 corner radius. So we're going to take care of that. I'll take care of that. But yeah, you can see what they did here, which is really nice. So it lays nice and flat now on the mill. But just wanted to show you. Like I said, I will definitely post up a picture of of it completely done. It's not going to be cheap. If it doesn't work for my super stock stuff, then I guarantee it'll work for anybody that's got a flat hood. So if any of you guys that have flat hoods, this might be an option for you. So thanks for looking. Appreciate each and every one of you. Well, everybody have a good day.